tap, tap against the window. I jumped up, heart racing, and grabbed the flashlight. I ran to the spare bedroom, not caring how loud my footsteps were. This time, when I pulled back the curtain, I didn't just see the woods. I saw a shadow. Someone standing just outside the window, barely visible in the dim light. I froze, my blood running cold. I turned around, my mind spinning. Who was that? What were they doing here? I didn't want to believe it, but there was no denying it now. Someone had been outside my house, and they had been watching me. I ran to the phone and called 911, my hand shaking so much that I could barely dial. The operator answered, and I could barely speak through the panic in my voice. "Someone's been outside my house," I said, "and I think they're still here." I gave them my address, and they said they'd send someone out right away. I hung up and looked around the room. I needed to leave. I couldn't stay here anymore. But as I turned to grab my jacket, I heard something from the hallway, a slow creak. Someone was moving through the house. I didn't hesitate. I ran for the back door, flinging it open and tearing through the woods. I ran as fast as I could, not stopping to look back, my lungs burning with every step. By the time I made it to the edge of the property, I could see the flashing lights of the police cars in the distance. I slowed down, my body trembling, and I hid behind a tree, watching. The officers arrived at the house, guns drawn, searching the place, but I didn't stick around to find out what happened. I couldn't. I knew that whatever or whoever had been in that house, it wasn't done. I wasn't safe there anymore. I haven't gone back since. I followed up with the police to let them know I was all right so there wouldn't be a search out for me. The cabin is still there, sitting alone in the woods, but it doesn't feel like home anymore. Every time I close my eyes, I hear the tapping sound. I don't know who was in my house or what they wanted, but I know one thing for sure. They were waiting for me, and they're still out there. This happened when I was about 15 years old, back in 2008. My parents went out to the casino for the night, so it was just me and my dog Abby home alone. It was about 11 at night, and I was up messaging some friends on Instant Messenger and watching YouTube videos. As I was typing and chatting away, I heard Abby barking at something in the living room. I figured it might be my parents getting home and just waited. After about a minute or so of more barking and no sound of the door opening, I got up and went into the living room to check it out. Abby was facing the windows that looked out onto our driveway, still barking. I couldn't really see out of the windows because the lights were off outside, and it was really dark. I peered through the window and saw only the one car in our driveway,